Hello, I'm Sarah Steyer, and we're going to be talking about evaluations and how they can improve your performance and ability to manage others. So, how can evaluations improve performance? Defining your expectations of somebody who's working for you allows them to understand exactly what it is that you want from them inside of their work scope. Monitoring their performance allows you to intervene if something's not happening fast enough or if they're doing something wrong. Measuring their progress, it gives you an idea of how well they're doing. Are they understanding the project? Are they within the timeline that is expected of them? And you knowing that and sharing that information with them will allow them to understand how well they're working on this project. Are they ahead of schedule? Are they falling behind? So on. Evaluating outcomes, whatever the case is, if you get a new employee and they may not fully understand a project, but you kind of leave them on their own, they're going to do their best to get that project done. But if you don't help them along, they're not going to be sure if they were doing it right all along in the first place. And when they reach that end result, whatever that may look like, whether it's what you wanted or not, and you do eventually evaluate the result of the work that they have done, if you haven't been there to lead them along the way, it'll be really frustrating if it ends up being wrong. Providing performance expectations and consequences or rewards is another big part of evaluations. Performance expectations, again, will let them know what is expected of me and what happens if I do or do not make it, essentially. So consequences, if I don't make this timeline or if I don't make these numbers, whatever the case might be, those have to be enforced. But likewise, rewards should be as well. If a company says that they're going to do something beneficial to, provide a raise, provide a bonus, whatever the case might be, if they don't follow through, then there is no trust being built between them. How do evaluations improve your ability to manage? It increases your effectiveness as a manager because it allows you a space to tell your employees what your expectations of them are. It provides clarity on those expectations and gives them a space that they can ask questions if they have any. And it also protects against misunderstandings in evaluations. So if you're having evaluations frequently enough, if questions do come up, they can be answered early enough that projects deadlines probably haven't passed yet before the employee understands fully what is expected of them if somehow it wasn't conveyed the first time around. It allows for feedback for your own personal improvement as well. I've had a lot of performance evaluations that I've given in the past, and I've always kind of closed them off with, how can I lead you better? And that would allow them to, it would give them a space to speak their minds, understand that they were allowed to say whatever they needed to, and help me understand how to lead them better. I think every single person is different. What works for one person isn't going to work for the other. And getting to know your people, allowing them that space where they can speak to you kind of freely and tell you what their needs are, will also improve you as a manager. Thank you so much for your time.